All right, so let's go ahead and start writing some tests for the profile edit functionality. So we're going to use the test user file since this profile edit lives in there. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy these first few lines because we're going to create a user. And we'll call this test profile edit. And we're already creating this test user there, so that's good. So the first thing is we're gonna test if the form works. So we're gonna say no fields entered, and let's see what Copilot comes up with. Yeah, close, but no, we just have the username. So we're gonna say username is empty. We're gonna say follow redirects equals true, and close bracket. And then we're gonna get the response, and we should say please enter username in body, which is correct. Then we're gonna say username already exists, which makes sense. So we're gonna create another user, and here what we're gonna do is we're gonna say test user. Actually, yeah, let's create the user using variables. So test user 2 equals user dict, but then we're gonna replace the test user 2 with test user 2, and then we're gonna create the user. So create the test client post, register, and the form is gonna be test user 2, right? So that is good. So now we're gonna say try editing with test user 2, and we're gonna create the profile edit using test user 2, and then we're gonna await the response, and we should get us username already exists. So far so good. Let's see if this runs. We got an error here in line 145, assertion error. Okay, so it's the very first. So I think we should check out what the response here looks like, because maybe we're missing something. Create this client, create all. So if you print out the string of the body, oh, I see. We're not logging ourselves in. That's what's happening. So we're missing the login. And so log in the user. Okay, and now let's try it out. Perfect. So that was it. Awesome. So we'll do a couple more here. We're gonna do a successful edit. So we're gonna say profile edit, and instead of the test user 2, we're gonna say test user edited. And so we'll do the body response, and we're gonna assert that the profile is edited, that it says profile edited. Here it's saying profile updated. I think, let's see what, profile updated, yeah. So profile updated is the right one. And then we're gonna assert that test user to edit it is in the string body because it appears on the nav body. Okay, so let's save that. Looks good. And finally, we're gonna assert that the session change. And so we do this session transaction, and we're gonna say assert that the username is equal to test user edited. So we'll run the test, and everything is passing. Awesome. We have our profile edit tests in place. And now let's move on to a pretty exciting part, which is uploading the profile images using this profile edit form.